Hello, my name is Tiffany Maultsby. My old last name used to be Tiffany Leanne Lambert, and I will tell you how my name changed later in my story. And this is now my story. So first I'm going to talk about growing up. I had basically like the movie families where it's all good and then suddenly the family changes. So my mom ended up going to see some other guys cheating on my dad. My dad started to drink because he found out. So my mom left him. Dad got drunk. He was taking care of me and my older brother. And one night he beat my brother with a burnt pipe. So my brother ended up running away and I was left there. He made me food one night and I kind of spilt it off a table while he was drinking. The next thing I knew is I went to go tell him, and he ended up throwing me against the wall and just beating the crap out of me. So my mom finds out, comes back to get me, and we end up moving to Southport, and she ended up having a brother of mine named Wesley, who was the son of this father who's drunk and abusive. So we ended up having my brother, and I was the one who took care of him because we ended up living poorly. And my mom always had random men around, so it was kind of difficult. And at times I did go to school, but most of the time I was getting bullied at school. I wouldn't go because of being bullied. I was always taking care of my little brother, and it ended up to the point where I was teaching him things and changing his diapers, and while I was teaching him how to talk, he called me mom. And my mom walked in hearing it, and she started to get really mad about it, so she basically sold me to men as my punishment, and that's when the story of me being raped happened. And it wasn't just one man, it was just constantly over and over. Something that I did was always wrong. And then they ended up leaving, and my mom got a boyfriend. Every time that she went to work, he would wake up in the middle of the morning when she left, and he would sexually touch me and rape me as well. And one night my brother had woken up, saw all of this happening, and he ran up and tried to interfere, but I didn't want nothing to go wrong with him. So I distracted him away from it and did everything the guy told me to. So after everything with the rape situation, me and my brother ended up getting moved to a new foster home. We were sitting in DSS's building for a year, and they finally took us in after DSS begged them. And it took about 2 years for them to adopt us. Once they did, they basically treated my little brother as if he was the most amazing child ever, and I was the one who was always lying, stealing, or anything. Everything I did was wrong. So every time I did something that I was accused of doing wrong was a beating from a switch off of a tree. As another punishment, I came in late from playing outside, and the adoptive parent got really mad, so she stuck me outside in the car. So I slept in the car for like a good few minutes, and then out of nowhere, the car doors unlock, and you hear somebody banging on the doors, the dog's barking, and all you see is little shadows just coming around you trying to get in. One that I'm in right now, which I've been here for 7 years, 6 or 7 years, and 2 or 3 years ago I had just gotten adopted. It's all going well, so it proves that most kids will get a home at some point. And that is how my name got to Tiffany Maultsby. Whoever's going through stuff, speak up about it.
I woke up this morning, not sure who to be.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Oh!
For like 28 seconds, 29
well,
seconds.
I can always cut
30
that
seconds.
Out. Okay.
32 seconds.
Stop counting!
34 seconds.
Stop it!
35,
Stop it! Stop!
36,
Stop the thing!
38.
Stop it!
39.
Press
40,
the stop button!
41.
What are you doing?